Oh, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Big Santana, and you tapped in with That's a Good John, the realest, rawest, most unfiltered AI reaction channel on these internets. Today, we got a certified C-Elastic lined up. Tim Hardaway slid through Gil's arena and straight up violated these young bulls for disrespecting them.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I appreciate you all. I see you all the time talking shit.
Talking that good shit.
I got some things I want to say too about what you said about us in the '90s. So,
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
talking to you, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
All y'all. Yeah, I'm talking to all y'all. Yeah, I got some words from Chris Mullen, Mitch Richmond, all the other old guys. They said I was coming on. He was like, "Yeah, make sure you give it to him." I said,
Tim came in like an OG on a mission, talking about I got words from all the old heads. Chris Mullen, Mitch Richmond. They told me to see up y'all. Oh, nah. He really came with receipts. You know we about to break this A all the way down. Was he spitting facts or just talking crazy? Would these young bulls really get bullied
"No
in the 90s?
question."
Did MJ really tell the
Everybody talking
dream
about
team?
Mike.
It's me or
Mike is
Isaiah.
the GOAT.
We get
Mike
into
was
all
that
that, so
bad
smash that like,
motherfucker.
drop a comment, and let's
Mike,
get to it.
you know,
Let's
had
roll
it
the
going
clipping.
on. Mike didn't let people beat him. Mike didn't. He went on about his business. He didn't let people, beat him, and he knew how to play the game. But you all think that we couldn't play. You say, he playing against some scrubs, or he playing against some guys that can't play, and we let him
Man,
do this and we let him
Tim
do
straight
that.
up telling
No,
these
man.
bulls they wouldn't survive in this era.
A lot
We
of
would have knocked
you
y'all on your
guys,
ass. He calling
a
out Gil
lot of
too.
you guys
Oh, nah, it's
couldn't play
personal.
in our let him do this and we let him do that. No, man. A lot of you guys, couldn't play in our fucking era.
Ooh.
Y'all couldn't play in our era.
Any guys on this couch?
Gil could.
Okay.
We would have beat his ass. We would have knocked him on his ass.
I would have went right by you.
I was too tall for y'all.
No. You probably wouldn't have made it out because you would have been in the game.
Man,
You would have been in the
Tim
game
straight up
because
telling
you
these
wouldn't have
bulls
had
they
that
wouldn't survive in
mentality
this
to make
era.
it out.
We would have knocked y'all on your
But
ass.
Gil,
He calling out
probably
Gil
could have
too.
hung. He probably
Oh,
could
nah,
have
it's
hung.
personal.
Oh yeah, when we was growing
I
up.
couldn't play against Eglo and all them motherfuckers.
Hey,
Craig
hey,
Elo.
Man, you better stop
you
Tim
talking
Hardaway.
about you talking about Ego?
Stop this shit.
You talking about Eglo from the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yes, all that.
That
Yo, put some respect on Mark Price. Tim saying a lot of y'all forgot how cold he was, and he ain't lying. Mark Price was a problem.
motherfucker was nice. That motherfucker was nice.
Yo, put some respect on Mark Price. Tim saying a lot of y'all forgot how cold he was, and he ain't lying.
Your game was
Mark
all
Price
right.
was a problem.
You think it was nice.
man, let's
Your
just
shit was
stop.
all right.
Let's just stop. Let's stop.
Yeah, your shit was all right.
It was a couple good. It was a couple of y'all back in '85 from '89. It was a couple of good. You was one of them. Had the Tim Hardaway crossover and all that. But come on, man.
Go ahead. Name another guy. I can't hear you.
I would name Mark Price wherever he's standing.
Mark Price was a bad motherfucker. He don't get his just due.
But where would he be ranked in this era if he was
Ranked with this here, it's a lot of motherfuckers couldn't stay with Mark Price. Mark Price was a fast white guy. He could stop on the dime, shoot it in your face, split the double team, knew how to pass the ball, knew how to play the game. Mark Price was a bad motherfucker.
A speedy Caucasian, as you said.
You know, Rod Strickland, another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kevin Johnson, another motherfucker.
Kevin Johnson.
All right,
See, this is what people forget. Hand checking wasn't stopping everybody. If you had real handles like Tim, Kevin Johnson, or Mark Price, you were still cooking.
we had some bad motherfuckers in our era.
No, the 90s is fine. My complaint was the 80s. So I was talking about the 80s. So there's this illusion about the hand check, and I always use you as an example. And I said, if the hand check was so dominant, then how can the scoring guard come in as rookies, tearing everybody's ass up, right? So there was only a few back then: Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Johnson, and then you. And I'm saying if the hand check was what everyone said was, when the scoring guard, the guy who comes downhill, when he came into the game, why wasn't it affecting him?
I'm gonna tell you this. When we came into the game, Kevin Johnson, myself, even Mark Price. We was fast enough and quick enough, and we can handle the ball. And we used to get out of the offense. And we used to not run offense. If you was gonna hand check us, we used to not run offense, and we used to take our man, so he had to understand, oh, these motherfuckers ain't running offense.
Oh, Nate. Tim just said he would kill Gilbert Arenas one-on-one, and the way he broke it down. Posting him up first, then hitting him with the crossover. He got a whole game plan.
These guys we gotta play them legit. Other guards, say like Derek Harper, he didn't have that, those handles to get past somebody. Like Brandon, you and Brandon, y'all had handles to get past. If somebody picked you up, you laughing at them.
Yes, yeah.
Y'all laughing at them.
For sure.
So yeah, that's what it was. When they picked us up, we was laughing at them. Then they had to start picking us at half court.
See, so my theory was right.
Oh, Nate. Tim just said he would kill Gilbert Arenas one-on-one, and the way he broke it down. Posting him up first, then hitting him with the crossover. He got a whole game plan.
Right, like when people talk about the hand check, and I'm like, it only worked against guys who were running off, who had big men who were sitting there, back to the basket, trying to run offense, so it's easy to hand check.
Exactly.
Somebody who's coming full speed, you can't do nothing.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
So, Tim, I got a question for you. Prime Tim Hardaway versus Prime Gilbert Arenas. Who's getting cooked?
Ayo, that was a wild John. Tim Hardaway came in throwing haymakers, calling out Gil, putting respect on the 90s, and straight up saying he would have sealed these young bulls. That's a good John. But the way he talked about the league being soft now, yeah. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Was Tim spitting facts or just on his old head soapbox? And if y'all rock with the content, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a John. It's been fun, but I gotta run. Big Santana, that's a good John.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.